Given the fact that you ran against Bloomberg,
That's true.
when you look at the fact that he's now talked about as a presidential contender, a real presidential contender, what goes through your mind?
I'm surprised.
Really?
But so is Mike.
Well,
Look,
why are you surprised?
6 years ago, he's a little-known, usually successful businessman who spent $74 million, wins the mayoralty by 2 points. And at that time, it was hard to imagine that he would be in a situation where he could run independent. Now, he can run. In polls now, he's in the high teens, as was Perot. And he wouldn't be running if people didn't understand that he had the means, the resources, the money to be able to spend $50 a vote in swing states in a general election to be competitive. So he has, I said previously on Air America Radio, when I interviewed Mike Bloomberg, I was asked, does he have the skills to be president? I said, yes. Of course, the bar is low given President Bush.
He has a record of achievement, which you can't take away.
No, he has a record of achievement, unlike Perot. He has the skills as a chief executive. He's shown it in New York City. But for his funds, he obviously wouldn't be in this situation. So I'm surprised but not dismayed. Look, should he become president, which won't happen, that I lost by 2 points for president of the United States is fine. But this is hypothetical. I don't know that he'll run, and given the math of the Electoral College, he can't win.
I believe that he will run, and that he doesn't have to announce it until sometime January or a little bit later of next year. His spending his own money is moral, legal, upheld by the United States Supreme Court, and I believe that he has an even better chance than Perot had, because Perot was a jerk. And Bloomberg is a very smart man with a record of achievement.
You never let us down in terms of telling us exactly how you feel, Mr. Mayor. Let's stay on the presidential race and John McCain. Last week, you guys indicated you believe, or certainly you, Mr. Green, that he's in deep trouble. He's let go 2 of his top advisors. Can John McCain at this point turn this thing around? And what exactly has happened to him?
I don't think he can turn it around. Financially, he did poorly. He only has a couple million in the bank. His opponents maybe have 20. When you're losing after being known by 100% and being ahead, when you're on a descent, what donor, since he can't self-finance, is going to give him money in the hope that he'll win and have access to the next president? There's almost no example in modern history where you can start out at 3% like Jimmy Carter and then rise if you get hot.
So the money's going to dry up now.
I think the money's going to dry up. He is 72, and I think some people in polls have said, 60% in polls said they wouldn't vote for someone who's 70. There is one example, though, so we can't disprove that he can't come back. John Kerry, who fell grievously behind in Iowa to single digits in December of '03, figured out a way, reached that deep down, and came back, won Iowa, and then, of course, the nomination. But there, his opponent, Governor Dean, collapsed for a variety of reasons. So for McCain to win, it requires 2 or 3 of the front runners to all collapse, and for him to show something that the voters have not already seen.
Final word, Mr. Mayor?
I think that Romney will be the Republican candidate. I don't think any Republican can win. I believe that Hillary will be the Democratic candidate, and I believe she will ultimately win the general election. My own problem will be if there is both Mike Bloomberg and Hillary. I will then have to decide who is best for the country, and I'll make that decision on the basis of who I believe is best.
I don't have that problem.
You're with Senator Clinton.
Well, in a general election, sure.
General election, but right now.
Because I run Air America Radio, I'm just not endorsing.
Okay.
But that's a technical thing.
Okay, I got you. Well, gentlemen, I thank you very much. Bring your comrade Al D'Amato back next week. He's in Vegas right now, I believe.
Making a lot of money.
Making a lot of money. Okay.
Sweating and earning.
But we're sweating as well.
Not like Vegas.
Well, guys, I thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you next week.